Okay, this is hopefully demonstrating the problem I'm seeing with the system. What I'm doing here is I'm sending a series of bytes to the serial port. I have to send, first of all, a hexadecimal 8F, and then this string here, the X05 blah blah blah. Okay, and I've been trying all sorts of methods of getting it to sending it. And I've finally managed to get the thing to actually send the data. Okay, so I'm going to run the program. Okay, and set the port up. And I'm using just a straight serial port to test for the moment. I open the port, set it, and send. And I arrive here. So I have now sent all of this information. So I've sent the 143 and I've sent this data. However, nothing has actually come out. This is still waiting the trigger. I have done a flush, which is supposed to have actually flushed the data out, but nothing will come out until I actually stop, which closes it, and now it will output the serial data. And this takes a moment because it's got a big sample buffer. But I will download the samples, and we can see now, there we have the 8Fs, X, 0, 5, etc. So that data is correct. However, it's not coming out, even though I've flushed the buffer, until the port has been closed, which is supposed to be contrary to what is in the help guide, where flush is supposed to actually flush it regardless. And the other thing I've found is that if I try to do this instead and send CHR 143 plus instead and comment that out, okay, so I'm now sending the whole of that. What I find is some very strange system. And it doesn't matter how I set it, it will always do this. If I, did I open the port? Let me just check. Open. And now send the data. Once again, it's still waiting for the trigger, which is the serial coming out. And if I now stop it, we get the samples coming out, which, as I say, unfortunately takes a while because of the large sample buffer depth. But now you can see, instead of what we were getting before, which was the 8F and then the 5, we're now getting C2, 8F, and that will vary. C2, 8F, sometimes it's 3 bytes, sometimes it's 5 bytes. It appears to me to be some sort of remnants, but nothing I've done has been able to get rid of it. So, any ideas? Is it something I'm doing wrong, or is there a bug in the serial buffer or serial port? I think I've set it up correctly. In the settings for the actual the serial port, I've opened it correctly. It's just something very weird. Anyway, this is the problem I've got.